All right, guys, I just wanted to say something before we get started. That speech you made last session, that was beautiful.
Gosh damn, big boy. I almost believed I could take on a fucking red dragon with a rusty dagger after that.
Your survival odds with improvised weaponry is 0.003%.
And that's exactly why I do it.
You know what? Fuck it. I make the rules. So, Bastion, have an inspiration die. You earned it, buddy.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Really? Handing out inspiration dice just like that?
Nope, because that wasn't just a speech, man. That was a line in the sand. He pulled this group back together when it was starting to come apart, and I think that counts for something.
Agreed. Group morale was declining. Bastion halted the descent.
I mean, yeah. Got me all fired up and shit.
You weren't the only one who needed to hear it. He reminded me why we're still down here, why we haven't walked away.
You know, every once in a while, you guys remind me why I love running this game. Bastion, roll me a charisma check with advantage.
Why's that?
Because I fucking said so. That's why.
Oh, okay. 17 total.
Awesome. As your last words fade, there's silence. For a few seconds, nothing. And then, a deep muffled thud. It's sudden, but unmistakable. The air around you tenses almost naturally, as if the room itself felt the disturbance. Whatever that was, it wasn't random. And now, the pod sits quiet. Still, but different.
Shit! That came from inside the pod! Oh, gods! Did we just wake it up?
Rowan, calm down.
Elowyn! It moved! People don't knock politely from cryopods.
Enough. Panicking doesn't help. Not now.
Bastion, that wasn't nothing. Something shifted in there.
The timing aligns too closely with external stimuli to be coincidence. Two likely scenarios. 1. Environmental factors triggered a response cycle. Or 2. The subject is entering a transitional phase.
So, what? It's aware now?
Yes, likely aware.
Damn, Bastion. Sounds like your speech is breakthrough suppression spells, too.
Possibly recognizing intent. Bastion's words were direct, clear. That may have resonated.
Or it's just running on programming. Basic response patterns.
Or it's someone who's been trapped long enough to remember what purpose feels like.
Either it's waking up, or it's about to show us why they locked this place down in the first place.
Then we open it, and we take it with us.
Wait, what? Bastion, that's... no, that's not exactly Plan A material.
You want to just pop the lid and invite it over for dinner?
Better we do it than let the Velthar come back. It doesn't stay here.
There is danger in immediate release. The subject's mental and physical state is unknown. Introducing external variables may trigger violent or irrational behavior.
Exactly. It could be unstable.
Yeah, but we do know what happens if the Velthar get to it first.
That outcome would be significantly worse.
We're not leaving it here for them.
Yeah, you're not.
Crazy fool. Why do you always jump?
Evandra, you good?
You don't have to force this. No one's blaming you.
No, I'm fine, or I will be. This isn't about me. My father made this. Maybe not all of it, maybe not by choice, but it was his work. And Velthar wants it. I can't walk away and pretend I didn't see any of it. If I walk away now, then who stops them?
Then don't. Stay. Help us with this.
Helping is one thing, but are we really sure this is the right play?
I mean, we just found out that this thing could be the template for a clone army.
Leaving him here guarantees its retrieval by hostile parties. Controlled risk outweighs passive negligence.
So we're rolling the dice. That's what you're saying.
If we don't, someone worse will. And if that happens, all of this was for nothing.
Fuck it. If this is the only logical play, then fine. Let's do it.
Sounds like everyone's locked in for this play then.
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
As Evandra steps closer to the terminal, she hesitates for just a moment before steadying herself. Her fingers move carefully along the worn panel, brushing away dust and grime that had long settled into the cracks. Small glyphs and arcane runes pulse faintly beneath the surface. You watch her eyes scan quickly, focused, methodical. Then her face tightens as she finds what she's looking for.
These systems are locked. It looks like a voice key, but if this is my father's work, if his credentials are still valid, I might be able to override and trigger a manual release.
Just so I'm clear, this opens, and we still have zero idea who or what's stepping out of there, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Just curious.
This will take a few minutes. Once I start, I can't stop halfway. So, if you've got second thoughts, now's the time.
No second thoughts. We're with you. Get it done.
Her fingers move with urgency now, not frantic, but sharp and practiced. She's navigating a system built decades ago, layered in protective seals and cryptic command lines. Symbols flash rapidly across the terminal, ancient glyphs interwoven with arcane script. Each time she completes a sequence, a soft click echoes through the room. Lines of crimson slowly fade to faint gold. Defenses dropping one by one, but it's not easy. Every few seconds she hesitates, eyes narrowing as the system throws up roadblocks. Backup commands, failsafes, redundant layers clearly meant to keep people out. Evandra doesn't flinch.
Bypass. Redirect. No, that's not it. All right, override there. Almost halfway.
Real quick before we continue, I just need to roll something. Oof, that's not good.
Wait, what happened?
You don't get an answer. Instead, a low hum stirs from deep below your feet. Subtle at first, like the faint thrum of a heartbeat, awakening in the walls themselves. The air grows dense. The faint glyphs overhead blink once, then stabilize. You feel a cold draft snake past your ankles, as if something ancient just exhaled for the first time in centuries. A subtle but sharp click rings out from somewhere deep within the walls. You don't get a chance to react before you see it. The entire back wall shifting, stone grinding against stone. Mechanisms locked for decades force themselves free with a rumbling groan. A vertical seam cracks open. Heavy latches release in sequence with loud echoing clanks that vibrate in your chests. Then it happens. A monstrous metallic shape drops from the ceiling. The sound is deafening. Somewhere between industrial machinery and something alive clawing its way back into relevance. The impact shakes the entire chamber. Dust, dirt, and fragments fall from the ceiling and rise from the ground as you brace yourselves. It stands, nearly 8 feet tall, broad, plated in overlapping metal armor the color of storm-forged iron. Runes pulse along its body. As soon as it activates, the chamber dims, and the only source of color now is the red scanning beam sweeping slowly across the room. The head pivots and locks on Evandra. The lens narrows. Kinetic conduits hum alive along its forearms, heat vents releasing sharp puffs of steam.
It's targeting me.
Her hands frantically move over the console as the sentry begins to advance.
It's not going to stop. It's locked onto me. I'm the intruder. You have to hold it back. If it reaches me, it's going to kill me before I can finish the release.
She slams her palm onto the console.
I'm halfway there. Whatever happens, do not let it get past you.
You see the crimson lens dilate, locking onto Evandra. Not like it's targeting her, like it's already rehearsed her death a million times in its memory. Steam vents hiss from its back. Its blade arm unfolds with a fluid clinking noise, like bones cracking into place. Then, a single step forward. And that is where we're going to end this session. See you guys next time.